Welcome to the Leaders Insights podcast. Today's episode, When the AI Model is Wrong, What CDOs Must Own in 2026. Let me start with something blunt. When an AI model gives a customer the wrong answer, whose fault is that?
9 times out of 10, not the models. And that's the lie the whole industry keeps telling itself in 2026.
That sounds like you're letting the data scientists off the hook.
The opposite. I'm saying they were never the problem. Look at the Zillow collapse. The house-flipping arm that lost roughly $500 million. Everyone blamed the algorithm. The algorithm did exactly what it was told. Nobody owned the question of what happens when it drifts. When the market shifts and the predictions quietly rot.
Drift meaning the model's accuracy decays as reality changes underneath it.
Right. And drift is a governance question, not a math question. The math was fine on the day it shipped. What was missing was somebody whose job was to notice it stopped being fine.
So define the line for me. Where does a model failure end and a governance failure begin?
A model failure is, the thing was built badly. Bad training data, wrong objective. That's maybe 15% of what blows up in production. The other 85% is, the model works, and no human decided who reviews it, when against what threshold, and with what authority to shut it off. That's all governance. That's all mine.
You say mine, but plenty of chief data officers would say the model owner should carry that risk.
And that's exactly the dodge that gets people fired. If you're the CDO, the chief data officer, the person accountable for how data and models get used, you can't outsource the failure mode to the person who wrote the code. The coder optimizes accuracy. You own consequence. Different jobs.
Give me a number that proves this isn't just philosophy.
McKinsey's 2025 State of AI survey. And yes, they sell consulting on exactly this, so read it with one eyebrow up. Found only about a quarter of companies had any formal process to monitor models after deployment, so 3 out of 4 organizations are flying a plane with no instruments and calling turbulence a model problem.
What does good actually look like then? Because governance is the word people use when they want a meeting instead of a decision.
Fair hit. Concretely, every model in production gets an owner with a name, not a department. It gets a kill switch and a person authorized to pull it without a committee. It gets a defined threshold. Below this confidence level, a human sees it before the customer does. And it gets a review date on a calendar, like a smoke alarm battery.
The smoke alarm nobody tests until the house is already warm.
Exactly. And here's the dry truth. Most AI governance documents are like gym memberships. Everyone signs up in January, feels virtuous, and never goes back.
Let me push on the kill switch. In practice, does anyone ever pull it, or is it decoration?
Rarely, and that's the tell. Air Canada's chatbot in 2024 invented a refund policy that didn't exist, and a tribunal made them honor it. There was no threshold, no human review on high-stakes answers, and no owner watching. The model wasn't broken. The governance was absent. A working kill switch is one you've actually rehearsed pulling.
So you'd run fire drills for AI.
Quarterly. Take a model, simulate a bad output, and see how long until a human catches it, and who has the nerve to stop it. If the answer is, we'd find out from a customer on social media, you don't have governance. You have hope.
We're near time. One thing a listener can do tomorrow morning.
Pick your single highest stakes model in production. Ask one question. Who is the named human that can shut this off today? And when did they last look at it? If you can't answer both halves in 30 seconds, you don't have a model risk. You have an ownership hole. Close that before you touch the algorithm.
Name and a date. That's the whole job.
That's the whole job. The math was never the hard part.
Done. Want to know where you actually stand? Take the CDO self-assessment at mba-training.com.